have never seen any Nigerian who has probably killed more Igbos than Obasanjo, Sowore knocks ex-president over Igbophobia comment. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Sowore stated this during an interview on mic and podcast with Ķ′Łł on Saturday in response to Obasanjo's recent remark about Igbophobia. A human rights advocate and presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC) during the 2023 election, Ķ′Łł Sowore has said he had not seen any Nigerian who probably killed more Igbo people than former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Sowore said this during an interview on mic and podcast with Ķ′Łł on Saturday in response to Obasanjo's recent remark about Igbophobia. He accused the former president of exploiting the Igbo people's emotions in order to gain undeserved praise. He narrated how Obasanjo, as a top officer in the Nigerian army during the civil war, led a massacre that resulted in the death of millions of Igbo people. He said, and I quote, "I was reading a headline, Obasanjo was saying Igbophobia. This is a guy who went to the east and shot people dead because they wanted Biafra. He was one of the officers that obtained the surrender of Biafrans. They were asking for a nation. Obasanjo and others, Theophilus Danjuma, Muhammad Buhari, Ibrahim Babangida, they went to the east and killed up to 3.5 million people. They did not even apologize for it. Maybe 60 years later, you are saying you suddenly find out that the people who hate Igbos where you are in Nigerian uniform went and killed children, women, boys who are of Igbo extraction. I was really livid when I suddenly find out that there is Igbophobia. When the Nigerian army carried out a massacre, and because he wants to play on the intelligence and emotions of Igbos, they will be clapping for him. Oh, Obasanjo is now our human rights defender. He is fighting for Igbo. I have never seen anybody among Nigerians that has probably killed more Igbos than Obasanjo. They killed people during the civil war." Sowore said Obasanjo himself wrote in his book how he contributed to the Igbo massacre during the civil war. He also said that Obasanjo was wrong when he claimed that Nigeria began to fall apart after the 2023 presidential election. According to Sowore, the country has been dealing with the problem of disintegration for a long time. I say, this is what I'm going to say. Truly, the last line, the last paragraph, or the last phrase, the country has been dealing with the problem of disintegration. This 2023 election just helped us to see it clearly. We have been dealing with disintegration. People don't yarn a lot of things. But this election just brought it out in the open. You get, this election just carry them out in the open. That's what this election do. From time immemorial, we have been dealing with tribalism. We have been dealing with religious bigotry. We have been dealing with, any small thing if you look like, say, Nigerians, we want to toe the path of, okay, let us do this thing, not as people from different geopolitical zones and different religion. A lot of this is as Nigerians, the government will come and use this ethnicity and religion to divide us. It is true that it has been a long time coming, but there is but. And now, I'm among those who said, what if he found out that what he did is wrong? And he knows, OBJ knows that him coming out to continue to say this, people will always come for him. What if he is trying to find redemption? This is what I'm saying. This is how I'm saying it. What if he's trying to find redemption? Maybe he has found out that he was certainly wrong, and this is his own way of saying, you know what? We are going to get this right. We are going to make this right. What if this is his way of saying, I am sorry? What if this is his way of saying, you know what? The thing why I do that I know do okay, but sincerely, I did not know better. That is what I'm saying, because if you keep going back, he killed how many million people? This is what he did to the Igbos. We are not going to move forward. Now, some of the reaction that Ķ′Łł post with us. Obasanjo wants to redeem himself. You now see what I'm talking about. He wants to redeem himself. It is correct, just like those who are Christians here. Just like Christians in the house. They know what happened to Paul. Paul was, Saul, before he became Paul. How he persecuted the Christians. The same Christian he later became. You understand? How he persecuted them. How he killed a whole lot of them. Plenty. Plenty men fall because of soul matter, until finally he now got conversed, you know. He now had an encounter, and he was no longer Saul, but he was now Paul. He was a soldier acting under a direct order. Challenging that order was treason. And mind you, under a military regime, we should add logic to your discussion despite the influences of our political position and emotion. Fact should be sacred. Okay, that's another angle to it. Were you there the time, or they told you the story? Somebody, the national chairman, tech guy, cook, vice president, women leader and cook of AEC. What did that even mean, self? There is something about Umar maintain that he's a man of truth irrespective of our political differences. Yes, Baba OBJ killed many Igbos. For your info, OBJ carried out the last Operation Ķ² Łł that broke the last defense of Biafra. Well, I love that it is coming out. Thank God that our history is back to schools. Thank God. We really need to heal. If these things you're hearing will keep, keep triggering you, then I think we need to heal. And we cannot do that healing without each other. It is time for us to come together and say, you know what, I offended you, you offended me, but it is time for us to stop bleeding on others and heal so that we can stand as one family. All right. Okay. Another opinion. Now, so you take use Sahara reporter spoil Jonathan's administration. So you are at it again. Presidency is not for greenhorns, so stay clear, bro. Like I said, there is a possibility that he did not know better then. And that now he knows better. And that is why he knows that people are going to come out and they're going to speak against him. You get? So he knows, say, if he come outside, can't do anyhow. Know how we be say him no go see anyhow. And that is why I'm even saying, I even like the fact he's coming as he's being courageous, because you get people be saying, I don't want, they go can't say, before they go can't talk, say. He's coming out to speak his truth. May I feel he's actually on the path to redemption. That is what I feel. Well, I stand to be corrected though. So someone is correct that Obasanjo, along with other military officers, killed about 5 million Igbos, mostly children, during the Biafra War. However, Obasanjo has shown over the year that he has put his Igbophobia behind. Exactly. He's always coming out to stand on the side of the truth. Even though when he knows, say, he go come to hunt him, he go dig him past. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. Now, the thing is, do you expect him to continue to live in that particular manner? No. He has found out that that way of life is not for him. It's not good. And then he's coming out as somebody who has tasted both sides of the what's it called. He has tasted both sides. He was once upon a time the military head of state. He was once upon a time the military head of state. He was a general in the army now. Yes. And then he is now He was once upon a time the civilian. So I'm thinking he knows better, and he certainly wants that better to come out. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.